There are two Indias. And no, I'm not talking about Vedas two Indias. One India earns more, builds and pays more taxes. The other depends heavily on that money. The question is this system fair? Karnataka paid 2.6 lakh crores in direct taxes last year. Compare this to Bihar, paid just 6,905 crores. That means Karnataka contributed 38 times more direct taxes than Bihar. For every 100 rupee Karnataka sends to Delhi, it gets back 19 rupees. For every 100 rupee Bihar sends to Delhi, it gets back more than 500 rupees. This is two Indias, North India versus South India. Which region is better? This debate has been running for decades on emotions, opinions, and WhatsApp University forwards. Today, my arguments are built on the foundation of the actual government data. I have picked 5 North Indian states and 5 South Indian states. South India has smaller states with overall just 129 MPs in parliament. North India has very large states with 184 MPs. South India contributes more taxes and North India spends this money distributed by the central government. But this is not the reason why South Indians are angry with North India. I'm going to tell you why people from the South are really angry. My name is Raghunath. I'm the founder of Ivory Tower Media. In this video, I'm going to break down with simplified charts on who is actually paying India's taxes, who is earning more, and who is getting money back, and more importantly, what structurally needs to change in India. Before we get into it, I'm building India's first crowdsourced financial report using real data from working professionals like you. It takes just 2 minutes of your time to participate. Find the link in the description. Now, let's get started with the analysis. All right. Let's start the analysis with who is paying the taxes. The first comparison is direct taxes collected by state, financial year 2024-2025. Majority of the direct taxes are income tax and corporate tax. On the left of the graph, you see I have picked 5 states from the north, UP, Bihar, Rajasthan and MP are the top. On the right, 5 South Indian states, because 2 years ago I had made a short video which had gone viral, which is North versus South. In that video, I had divided the map exactly into half. It was a unique video about eating rice, but a lot of people were angry as I included East and West states in the comparison. So now I'm picking only the top North states and ignoring the rest. No other intentions. Now let's begin. As per the government data, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Telangana contribute massive amounts of direct taxes, whereas North states contribute very less, especially Bihar, very poor when it comes to direct taxes because not much employment is generated there. Karnataka alone paid more direct tax than UP, Bihar, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh combined. When we aggregate it by region, the North contributes around 2 lakh crores in direct taxes, whereas the South contributes 5.4 lakh crores in direct taxes. That is more than double. North are massive states but contribute less. South are smaller states and contribute more. Now have a look at this graph of how much each state get back. UP, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar get most of the taxes that come from the central government. These are the taxes collected by the South. South India may be smaller in size and have lesser MPs representing the parliament. But South India is far better than North India in every field. I'll tell you why. The South kept building ecosystems over many years. Rajiv Gandhi had the dream of computers, and Karnataka built everything to lead that revolution. First built policies on education. To provide education, they built great institutions. Once students complete education, there was skill training needed. The government built excellent skill training. Then they provided facilities for the companies to set up here. For companies to operate, the state built very good infrastructure. When large labor migrate to Bangalore, you need excellent stay. When people stay, you need all the facilities, including healthcare. The city has world-class healthcare system. Language was a barrier, and Bangalore built English facilities to train an entire generation. That is how Karnataka dominated the IT industry. I have made a detailed analysis video on how Bangalore became IT capital. You can check the link in the description. Now coming to the analysis, Tamil Nadu looked at its own strengths and started building production facilities. They became the China of manufacturing. That's why they're called Detroit of Asia for dominating the automobile sector. Now let's look at Telangana. They became the pharma hub of India and now they're also becoming the IT market leaders after Bangalore. Kerala is making the best out of nature and built world-class tourism. The entire south has become a very attractive place from every angle. This is the reason why North migrate to South for job opportunities and stay here. And the North states have been underperforming over the years. It is logically advantage for the politicians in the North, especially states like Bihar. If Bihar had performed well, winning elections would have been tough recently. This is one part of the story. Now let's look at the second part of the story. The census is the biggest turning point. Everything about how seats are allocated, how devolution is calculated, how population-based benefits flow, all of it resets after the census. But I strongly feel the government will never publish the census data before the next elections. Because the moment the census data is out, everybody will start asking questions to the government, something that the government is not comfortable answering. They can silence the opposition, but it is impossible to silence the mass public. So until then, this debate stays exactly where it is today. However, here are 4 things that need to change once the census arrives. First is performance-linked devolution. A state that builds better healthcare systems, stronger revenue systems, and measurable development should get more back and not less. Karnataka grew its economy and increased tax contribution every year. The reward for that is very small. Right now, South states are getting financially punished for their population control and economic growth. The second change is progress report. Every rupee that goes into a state should be publicly tracked. How much did the state get and what is it used for, and more importantly, what is the result of that expense? When the South is contributing so much money to the system, the absolute minimum you deserve is transparency on where it went and what it built. The third change that needs to happen is more autonomy for high growth states. States like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana have a lot of capacity on their own. They should be given more autonomy. Then you will see states like Bihar will naturally start performing. The fourth is remove Hindi imposition from schools in non-Hindi states. I feel Hindi is a totally useless language that South Indians learn. If the curriculum actually taught spoken Hindi the way English is taught, maybe it would be useful. But sitting through Hindi classes in a school in Chennai or Bangalore in a language that you will never use at work or at home or on the streets, it is just a waste of time. Language should unite people, but here it is dividing. That's broadly my point of this video. South Indians actually don't care about how much tax they're getting back. They don't care about Hindu-Muslim fights. South Indians are already busy with their own life and they care about development. This is not a South versus North issue. It is an accountability issue for every taxpayer. If you like this video, I have made other videos on economy like why some states have high GDP and some states are low, individual economic videos like Odisha, Bihar and Karnataka. All are linked in the description for you to watch. Now leave your comments on North versus South debate. I will see you in the next video.